This is a day in the life of a baker making an under the sea themed cake for my niece's 4th birthday. And while the cake flavor itself was pretty straightforward, the decoration was not. She picked funfetti, which is easy enough because I have a funfetti cake recipe that I absolutely love. It uses the reverse crumbing method, so it creates this really tender, flavorful cake, and then you throw some sprinkles in there and it's just delicious. Side note, it's always so satisfying when those pre-cut parchment rounds just like float into the cake pans. Once they were greased, I divided my batter evenly between 3 8-inch pans and then set to work on the frosting while those baked in the oven. And I know it's going to seem excessive making a double batch of frosting for one single 8-inch cake, but I knew I was going to have to make a ton of different colors and I really didn't want to run out. So yes, you did see me add 6 sticks of butter into that. And to speed up the cooling process, I put the cake pans in the freezer, but of course this makes it a lot harder to get them out of the cake pans. But if you run them under some hot water, they usually pop right out. And after giving them a quick little trim and enjoying some cake tops, it was time to assemble the cake. And I swear it took me almost as long to color all the frosting as it did to decorate the cake. And the scariest part for this was that I didn't really have a clear vision. I kind of just went in trusting the process and kept adding stuff until I felt like it looked full enough. But in the end, I really loved how it turned out, and I added on some little white sprinkles to look like bubbles. And after taking a minute to clean up, it was time to pipe on the letters, which in my opinion is always the hardest part, but tracing it out ahead of time really helps. I was so happy with how it turned out, and now we just have to hope that my niece feels the same way.